I am here at the house, and today it is 1 month. So we're having our 1 month anniversary in the house, or with the house. We actually didn't move in for about a week. Afterward, you can see me in the mirror behind me. It's like Julieception happening here. Julie within a Julie within a Julie in her bathroom. But I just wanted to talk a little bit today about tile and sustainability, a little bit about sustainability and renovation and the little ways that you can incorporate project. I really like to reduce the amount of new things that I put into a project. And so when it came to looking at this bathroom, and some things are gonna change in here a little bit, and we are gonna get rid of a few things like the toilet. I'd like to not have a yellow toilet anymore and kind of update the plumbing, because you can get a new toilet that uses less water. So that's another piece of the sustainability with that. And there's always trade-offs. You know, you can do some things that help not put things in the landfill, but then they may contain chemicals, like what we're going to do for the bathroom, which I had the company come by today and give us an estimate on reglazing the tile. I'm going to kind of show you around the bathroom a little bit. Again, same thing with the floors. I want to try to, besides the fact that I love terrazzo and the way that it looks, and that it's just such a great, product, to be able to preserve floors that have been here for 50 years is, it's kind of a big deal for me. It makes me feel a little bit better. Yes, we did throw out a lot of carpet that is, yes, going into a landfill, but we are not adding something new on top of that. So I'm reducing the amount of products that I'm using. I'm reducing the amount of waste that we're creating in this project. So I always try to keep that in mind. And another thing is that sustainability does not have to be expensive. It can actually be, when you're thoughtful about the way that you're making choices, when you're thoughtful about the way that you are selecting finishes, you don't have to be wasteful when you do that. So that's another way to reduce. And then, of course, reusing and recycling when we can. So, when we do get rid of our cabinets, the kitchen cabinets in particular, these, we'll probably try to find a place that they can go, or a way to recycle them if we can. The countertops, same thing. Hopefully we can find something to do with that. So, that's really important to me, that Doug and I are cognizant of that in the environment, because I do love Florida. As most of you know, I am a native Floridian, and to see these landfills that we just chuck full of garbage it's a little disheartening to me. Such a beautiful place. We don't have to trash it up and fill our landfills. But anyway, so I'm in the yellow bathroom today. This is the bathroom that we're gonna go ahead and do in August, along with the kitchen. Once we get started on it. we are going to use the same countertop that we're using in the kitchen, so that will also help reduce waste. Then the other thing that we're doing for, to help is we're going to reglaze these tiles 6 inches, so it'll be a lot taller than this. So these little soap dishes and the toothbrush thing there, they will have to go. And what we will do is we have some 4x4 tiles, and we're going to replace these tiles with the 4x4s and probably a couple of the bullnose here. And then we'll put the mirror back. Not this mirror, but we're going to get a similar mirror to this one. Again, something that we might be able to recycle. We're going to keep the doors in here, the 6-panel doors, but these are aluminum and they're not very sturdy. They are kind of cool and vintage, and there's definitely some great vintage doorknobs here, but we're not going to be reusing the door. I might save the doorknobs for all of the tub and used, not reused, because we're leaving it on the wall. We're just going to reglaze. So that will, it also helps save money on the project. It would cost, even with, wholesale 4x4 white tiles, if we replaced it, the labor to remove it and the labor to put it up and the cost of the tiles and the grout gets really expensive. So for this whole bathroom, all of this tile that's in this bathroom, to reglaze it, which lasts roughly 10 to 15, and the glazing processes have gotten better over time, and as long as you take care of it, it will look good for a long time. Can't use bleach, you can't use abrasives, but it should last 10 to 15 years, which is great. That's $600. $600 to have all of this redone when it could cost thousands of dollars to replace the tile in here. So, it is cost effective, but it's also reducing the waste that will come from this project and the amount of materials that we're using for it. So that's kind of where we are right now with this bathroom. Really, that's going to be it, but as soon as I have something to pick that out. And that's it for today. Tomorrow, I'll have the next Lampe day in store for you. I don't know what I'm going to talk about yet, but stay tuned.